Hey beauties, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a lace frontal, but before I get started I'm going to show you guys how I got this beautiful burgundy color. I actually used 3 Adore colors and not 2. I'm going to list them in the description box. So I started off by bleaching 3 bundles and a frontal. I think it was a 13 by 6 frontals. Those are really my favorite now, so just keep watching. I was really surprised by how fast this hair took in the bleach. But anyways, I went ahead and bleached my knots just to knock everything out at once. And I think I left that on for about 20 to 21 minutes like usual. Thankfully, the bleach did not go through the knot. So in my mixing bowl that you saw at the beginning of the video, I mixed in the Adore colors in Mahogany, Burgundy Envy, and Rich Amber. And I applied that all throughout my hair. And on my frontal, I only applied the Burgundy Envy so it can be a little bit more red than the rest of my hair. Now for the installation. So I use a wig cap that matches my skin tone, and I like to cover my edges. So before I apply my wig, I like to make sure that my hairline and the frontal is lined up and it matches, because I don't want it to be too far up and I don't want it to be too far back. So I like to measure it to see where I want it laid. And then once I got it, I move it a little back so I can start spraying the Got2b spray. I'm applying my frontal. I start with the front first, then I go from the left side, then I move to the right side. And what I do for everything is spray the frontal spray, use my hands to spread it through, clean it off if needed, wait for it to dry for like 10 seconds, wait for it to get sticky, and then I place my frontal where the glue is. Even though the frontal is sticky, I like to use my hands and sometimes a toothbrush to really make sure that the glue stays on my head, because it can lift up and you want to put as much pressure as possible to make sure that that frontal is actually laid. Please don't mind my lace color. I know it is tinted red, but when I do my makeup, all I have to do is put foundation on top of the lace or put powder and the color will go away. Also, for my hairline, I don't have a lot of edges and my edges don't go to my forehead. I have to create my own. So I don't want to have an unrealistic frontal. So I went ahead and I cut off that extra piece that's really close to my eyebrows, because I wanted to make sure it looks similar to my own hairline. So if you have extra hair or extra lace on your frontal, you can just cut it off and everything should be fine. Also, if you are new to applying frontals, just know that it is not an easy process and it's definitely not perfect. It does take me a while to actually make sure my frontal is laid, because some parts like to lift, don't know why. But yeah, I always like to go in and spray little pieces that are lifted and I'll just press it down with my toothbrush or my fingers, and you know, it'll be just fine. Did the same thing for the other side of my frontal, so y'all just keep on watching and I'll come back when it's the end. So I did notice that I had a little over bleaching going on at my part, so I went in with a semi-permanent dye in black and I just applied it to those spots that were kind of orange. This is how I usually do my edges. I just like to stick them down so I can cut them. And then I put my baby hairs on the front of my head and on the left and right side. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yay, we finally made it. My hair is laid and slayed. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you guys want more, or if you have a request, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.